Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios artwork for the day, and that is a park near Orangeville, Stanley Park. Check my website for more artworks and photographs at ilmaarts.com. Today I would like to share with you my poem devotional, which is extracted from Acts 2:25. It says, I see that the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for he is right beside me. And here's my poem. Unshaken. Those who trust the Lord will never be shaken. He is there when challenges and we are burdened. Whether there is a hail or storm or disaster, God protects them in all calamities and encounters. The Lord is faithful to those who love Him. He is always living inside to protect them. He promised His Spirit to dwell in their hearts. If you are faithful to seek Him, He will never depart. And here's my essay. Have you ever been loved so faithfully by someone? Devotion and faithfulness are key factors that make a relationship thrive. Most marriages that end in divorce usually lack these ingredients. Therefore, their marriages didn't last long. Most successful relationships are anchored on faithfulness and trust. When unfaithfulness lures one partner, it usually ends the relationship eventually. The Bible tells us how faithful God is to His people. Even when Christ died, He left the Holy Spirit to dwell in the hearts of believers. King David acknowledges the presence of the Lord with him always in Acts 2:25. That is why he is never shaken, because he knows that God is always beside him. All believers must remember that He lives in us. Prayer. Lord, thank you for your faithfulness. Reflection. How faithful are you to a God who constantly wants to be with you? So I'd just like to share some insights regarding faithfulness, which is about the verse, and how God always is beside us. I know I've shared quite often about my experience with the Holy Spirit since I was like a little child of 7 years old. Somehow the Spirit has actually coached me and told me that you're going to be okay no matter what happens. So despite all the abuses that I went through when I was a child from many different people, and then as I went through teenager, from many different friends and men, and so with my young adult life. But primarily, most of the encounters or most of the bad experiences I had was also because of ignorance, because nobody was really guiding me. But yet, inside of me, there's always a voice that tells me, not to do anything that will hurt me. But because of so many strongholds in my life, I didn't know any better, and I wasn't reading the Bible, so I wouldn't have been guided as to the confirmation of what I'm hearing inside me, which is the Holy Spirit. So I assure you that even if you don't read the Bible, the Spirit will still take care of you if you are a believer. But I'm not telling you not to read the Bible, because when you read the Bible, then you can actually see the confirmation of what you're hearing inside. And then the truth, it's the truth that will set you free from any kind of sin, any kind of stronghold, any kind of curse, any kind of attack on you or on us, on God's people. So I think that it came to a point in my life that I got tired of all the repercussions of the things that I lawlessly did, that I didn't follow the Lord, and I followed the world system. So I got more in trouble. But as soon as I acknowledged that He is going to be like my husband, when I was raising my own son, I decided that God is going to be my husband. He's going to be my perfect husband, because I was raising my son alone. So I said, like, okay, you're going to take care of me, and I believe that He would, and He really did. He was faithful. I didn't have a job. I had nobody. I didn't know how to raise my own child without a job, and He gave me a job, even in a place where I didn't even applied for, and I was highly recommended to be a teacher, and I didn't have a degree in teaching. And then He was faithful to take care of me that way, and then He was faithful to give me a small business where I run, the small lounge, the coffee shop in our lounge, in the faculty lounge. And I did that for 15 years when I was a teacher. So I had a job on the side that will sustain me to pay for my rent and to all the needs that my son and I have to undergo. And also and more, because I was faithful, and I really made sure that I spent time with the Lord every day. And I did that also with my son, and I raised my son. We had a morning devotions, and we have a lunch devotion, and then we have a before bed devotions. So He took care of me, and I know that even when things are rough, He's still there, and He's still taking care of me. And somehow, even if things are rough, I still am unshaken, because I know that the Lord is going to be taking care of me, and that He's faithful. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you check my website at ilmaarts.com for more artworks and photographs. Have a blessed day, and stay strong, because God is always with you. God bless.